Hi everyone, it's Chelsea from Painted Layers, and today we are going to learn how to make these reusable beeswax wraps. These wraps are a great way to become more eco-friendly. They're a great replacement to plastic wrap and plastic bags and can save you money. What you're going to need is scraps of fabric, a baking sheet, beeswax, a grater, a ruler, some marking chalk, and pinking shears. Before you get started, you want to iron your fabric and make sure there aren't any wrinkles. The first thing you want to do is grab your ruler and chalk or disappearing ink, and you want to measure out your squares. A good size reference is 10 by 11 inches for fruit and cheese and 13 by 13 inches for sandwiches. For this project, you will need a special type of scissors called pinking shears. These allow you to cut fabric and not have the fabric fray. You want to take these scissors and simply cut out the squares that you drew with your chalk. Try to make the lines as even as possible. When you finish cutting out your pieces, they should look something like this. For an added eco bonus, I am using vintage recycled fabric. Also, the thinner the fabric, the better wrap it will make. Now you want to place your fabric on a pan and grab your wax. I'm using a 1 ounce block of wax here, and I'm using a grater to grate the wax onto the fabric, and I'm just trying to apply it evenly. You might want to use a separate grater just for this project because it will get a lot of wax kind of stuck in the grater. Also, if you want to try using beads of wax or wax that has already been grated up, that might be easier. This is about how much wax I put on my fabric, but I'm going to repeat this 3 times. Now place the fabric in the oven at 225 degrees. Now turn the light on and keep an eye on it. You want to leave it in there for less than 5 minutes. Watch it, and when it's melted, take it out. My wax was usually melting within 2 minutes. Now, some instructions recommend that you use a paintbrush and kind of use that to move the wax around, and that didn't really work for me. So I ended up doing is repeating the process of grating the wax onto the fabric 3 times, kind of looking at the spots that were dry and making sure I got those parts covered. Once you have taken the fabric out for the final time, you want to pick it up on one end, maybe using a pot holder, and kind of wave it around in the air, and this will dry really quickly. You just want to make sure that you don't leave it on the pan to cool, because it will get stuck and won't come off. And here is your finished project. You can use the heat of your hands to kind of mold the wrap around fruit or whatever you want to wrap. This is a great way to reduce your use of plastic and eco footprint. You can gently wash these by hand with mild water and dish soap. I hope you enjoyed this project, and stay tuned for more eco sewing tutorials.